Great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Now things go from bad to worse. After giving up the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
Kevin Pirate! Stephanie! 19, 19 tight! Warriors 70! Ready!
Now Milroe on first down. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man here. That's Eligayo Manor. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Dixie Maverick!
from the gun. It's Milroe. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go, Buffalo 18. Good, hurt. Panther 11, 18, level. Mustang 19. Ready.
Milroe. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Tenorella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Shot 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Handoff here, up the middle. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We'll go with a drop play here on second down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll manage only a couple. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. Cook.
Throwing is Milroe. Oh! And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Ready?
A run now on second down. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Panthers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley.
Complete to Calvin Ridley. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At their own 42-yard line.
Gravity Ranger. Go. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, it's Milroe. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. The ball is deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Ready. Go.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Third down, they need 5. On play action, Milroe. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. They go play action now with Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now it's Milroe. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Hold it ready.
First and goal, Carolina.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 30. Titans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Shaq. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Panthers 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Down the right sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. An even 40 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Here we go.
And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
3-yard loss.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Got it. Cowboy 80.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Milroe on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain of 1 brings us 3rd down and 9.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check out.
He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Panthers are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Ready, ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
go. Here we go.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Down. Let's go.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Titans.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers.